Hello, our internet fans. We're here again with another mishmash episode. What do we call ourselves again?
Stat Boys Bell.
Stat Boys Bell.
Somehow you got top billing. I don't know how.
Somebody actually in a previous one said we should stick with after the rants, so I don't care which one it is.
The problem with after the rants is this is during the rants, not after, so it makes no fucking sense to call after the rants. Stat Boys Bell sounds like Saved by the Bell, which is a very popular TV show in the 1990s, so we could totally sponge off that success.
Right.
Except for we can't use the theme because then we get sued by NBC.
No. Thanks, Universal.
That's right. I don't Universal sued me.
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah.
Especially with you working for Disney.
Bad, very bad.
Very bad.
Anyway,
Yes.
we're here because apparently you guys like the top 10 lists or our 10 favorites or whatever. We're ripping off David Letterman too.
We are.
Yeah.
But that's okay because he sucks, so that's okay.
Yeah. Leno's better.
Leno's better. Yeah, Leno's better.
It's Monday night. It's headlines. I like headlines, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
I miss Johnny.
You miss Johnny?
I miss Johnny.
You miss Karnak? I miss Karnak. I love it. Anyway, we're here to talk about our top 10 favorite sports teams.
Now, luckily for us, and especially for me,
Yes.
the gentleman that suggested this video did not specify professional sports teams of all time. So I was able to be liberal as a motherfucker on this.
If I would have read into that, I'll give an honorable mention real quick then before I start to the USA Dream Team. They were one of my favorite teams.
Well, to be fair, that team was professional. They just happened to be playing in the Olympics.
Well, still. So,
All right.
do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I will go first.
Okay.
These are my top 10 teams. Number 10, the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, bye. But
Sorry.
but now, not the current season. I want to go current season. I want to go back to the days Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. You know,
Those are the guys I walked off for. I like Montana and Rice, but they were them and their fans were such arrogant motherfuckers back then. Granted, they had a right to be, but still.
And also, my good friend who I lost a year ago, Jamal. He was a big San Francisco fan.
This is true.
He loved San Francisco with a passion. In fact, we would pick on him. I think there was like one season where San Francisco darn near lost every single game, and every week, what happened? Shut up, Mike. I couldn't even say what happened to San Francisco. It's like, what happened? Shut up.
So would we safe to say that when a major tackle occurred, that's where the phrase came from for the 49ers?
Oh yeah.
Would that be safe to say?
The ever popular.
That's how people
get
fucked up. That's
yes.
right.
Number 9, the New Orleans Saints. I will admit I jumped on their bandwagon after they won the Super Bowl, but they did it, of course, after Katrina hit, and the city was pretty much wiped out. But then they came back, you know. So
you jumped on the national bandwagon.
I did that one.
Yes.
And, you know, Reggie Bush, who played for USC, played for the Saints, so I've kind of followed him a little bit because.
You mean Kardashian X number 568?
Oh yes.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because you know the media influences everything.
it is.
So I followed the Saints because of Reggie Bush and all that Kardashian crap too.
That's right.
Number 8, the St. Louis Rams. I have to pick the St. Louis Rams because when I first moved into Casa D-18, it was all Rams all the time.
Before it was the studios.
Yes. And I actually did play a little bit of John Madden football, and I actually picked the Rams as my team. I liked Isaac Bruce, the wide receiver.
Isaac Hayes played for the Rams?
Isaac Bruce,
Oh,
not Isaac
sorry.
Hayes.
Bruce Isaacs.
Oh my God, Jeff. Anyway, St. Louis Rams.
I follow like one or two football teams. Sorry.
Yes. Number 7, I put them low on my list, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Good.
It's no secret. I really don't follow I didn't follow basketball this much this season because it was too short of a season, and you know the Kobe show and all that. You know, I liked the Chick Hearn era. I loved Chick Hearn, man. He was, in fact, when he was very close to retiring. They interviewed him like during the third and fourth quarters, and he's on the microphone saying, you know, guys, come on, what are we doing here? We're trying to push for the playoffs. Let's go. Let's kick it up. And they actually ended up winning that game. So you know,
I finally go to the Chick Hearn statue most of the times I go out there just to gaze upon greatness. I mean, you got Gretzky out there, you got Chick Hearn, you got Magic.
And then I love the whole, you know, the refrigerator door's closed, the butter's getting solid,
The originator of the slam dunk catchphrase, right
the
there.
Jello's getting jiggly. You know, if I'm screwing this quote up, someone put it in the contract box. So
Because it'd be fumed to see.
Yeah,
if
really.
in the comment box.
Number 6, the Chicago Bulls.
Doubles.
The Michael Jordan era of the Chicago Bulls.
Now, is this the first three-peat or the second three-peat? Because second three-peat was all Rodman. It was influenced with Rodman paraphernalia.
I did like it when Rodman was on the team. I will say the first three-peat when it was, you know...
91 to 93.
Exactly. When it was Scottie Pippen and Bill Paxson and
when I went to a Lakers game in 91 just to watch Jordan score 54 points by himself on the fucking Lakers. Ha ha ha.
I still love that one play. Jordan goes like darn near horizontal and he switches the ball mid-air and it's
that
like
shit was sick.
the fans like even the sports commentator of the Lakers had no idea how he goes, man, why isn't this guy playing
Seriously,
for the Lakers?
when you're making Chick Hearn go blah, 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 you're a good basketball player.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Top 5. Number 5, your LA Kings.
Now.
I've already said that I'm bandwagon hopping on this.
Okay.
I've already admitted it on camera before. I will admit it.
Okay.
I will admit it forever. The Kings have impressed me this season. You know, I've been to
Couple games.
7 or 8 games. So they're the Staples Center when it's dressed for hockey. You know, it's a lot. It's, you know, Kings fans ain't no joke.
18,000 screaming people. It's a beautiful thing.
I've looked up, I saw the banner, you know, and all that. So, you know, and of course Cartman makes it a lot of fun too. I love Cartman.
Gotta love Cartman.
Go Kings, go. Number 4, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
What era? Probably 80s. You know, when you know, I love Vin Scully. Vin Scully is the man. And I'm sorry, as much as I love a good hot dog, you can't have a Dodger dog anywhere else but Dodger Stadium.
I have grilled myself my own Dodger dog on my dad's grill, and I have to agree with that.
Often imitated, but never duplicated. You know?
Well, I mean, they do sell official Farmer John Dodger dogs in the grocery store, but, you know, like you said, there's nothing beats one coming off the grill at Dodger Stadium.
You know, and I would watch the simulcast, you know, Vin Scully would do the first 3 innings, Don Drysdale would come up when he was alive, he did the middle innings, and then Vin would take it home. You know, I love listening to It's Time for Dodger Baseball, you know.
Brought to you by Farmer John.
You know, I want Vin Scully to go on forever. I mean, I know he's getting older and all that, but
it's like Vinny is his own bobblehead now.
You know, it's going to be very hard when the big man upstairs says, I want you to call my game with... That's going to be very, very tough to go to Dodger Stadium, and I'll hear it, and then I'll probably just break down and cry.
Knowing that Vin Scully's not up there will be very hard.
Yes. Number 3, the home hockey team, the Long Beach Ice Dogs.
Yay! JJ mentioned them yesterday.
They never should have folded because Long Beach and hockey went perfect together. You know, so they had their mascot, Spike the Bulldog. He was a lot of fun. Huh. He's the number 2 mascot. Number 1 being Bailey. Because, you know, Bailey was on KTLA the other morning.
Yes, he was.
We missed it, unfortunately. He's a good lion.
Bailey is awesome.
And Spike was fun too, you know.
Spike was cool.
He would like go to the other team's goalie, you know, lift a leg and try and pee on him or whatever.
I'm waiting for the moment where Bailey has a birthday party like he does every year at the mascot and Spike just shows up. I'm waiting. That
would be great. We gotta bring back Spike.
That'd be cool to see Spike come back.
In fact, I got to go on the ice at an Ice Dogs game.
Cool.
Teresa and I, we played this game where I had a bowl on my head with a needle in it, and she was trying to throw water balloons and pop them.
Oh God!
And I was wearing my nice leather jacket, and they gave me like this little bit of plastic, and the guy said, and I like broke through it. He goes, "You're gonna ruin your jacket." I go, "I don't care. I'm on the ice." And then I was on the ice twice, not one. Renegade and I, we played in an Easter egg toss. We had to throw a hard-boiled, or was it hard-boiled or was it raw? I think it was. Oh, it wasn't an egg. It was a water balloon. I would have looked at it. It would have been more fun if it was an egg. We had to throw a water balloon back and forth, and if we popped it, we were out. So 2 games I was on the ice.
Is it not my turn yet? Staples Center ice. Sumo suit. 100-degree fever.
You?
Played sumo hockey.
Oh my god.
And I still won the goddamn tickets.
There you go. Number 2.
I scored the goal too.
Number 2.
Number 2, go ahead.
Anaheim Ducks. I love me the Ducks. You know, I work in Anaheim. You know, breathe, Jeff, breathe, breathe, in, out, in, out.
My therapist warned me about days like this.
Yes.
Very good.
Quack, 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 quack.
I'm not quacking.
Quack, quack. Go Ducks!
But see, here's the thing.
I'd like to note for the record that I am trying to be antagonized by my fellow D18ers. However, I will rise above because at the end of the day, that quacking and that chant was for the movie Ducks. I like those guys.
And it took me forever and a day just to get to a Ducks game.
And P.S. Okay, yeah, doing it.
But yes, I do love the Ducks because they're the Ducks and, you know, Anaheim thing. And of course, number 1, I'm wearing the hat. Hello! This season, you know, it's the Angels. I do not
Yet
like...
another bandwagon he jumped on after they won the World Series.
And they were owned by Disney, so we had to... It was like, you will... No, yeah.
Whoa.
Yes? Timeout? Uh-oh, he's calling a timeout.
I've been led to believe you've been an Angels fan from the beginning.
I did
That's
like...
a big steaming pile of cash.
Hold
Oh,
on.
no.
Hold on. I did like the California Angels, but I didn't. I was only a little kid back then. I didn't really follow them very much.
Okay.
I started to follow them more as they made their push for the World Series and got title after title after title. Then I started getting in bigger and bigger and bigger. Then I actually started going to games. So it grew and grew and grew.
Okay.
Now that I'm following the stats, I like them even more.
If it grew and grew and grew, I will give you a freebie.
Thank you.
The Ducks stuff is 2007 when they won the Cup, and the Kings stuff is this year, so you will get a freebie on that one.
Okay, fine. Okay, your turn.
My turn, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Number 10. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Not the Anaheim Ducks.
Okay.
There is a difference.
There is a difference, yes.
The guys that came out with the Wild Wing logo and those hideous purple jerseys that just your mother would even dress you in on your worst day, but goddamn it, the Ducks look good in it.
I still call them Ducks no matter what, but I do not like the logo of the Anaheim Ducks.
No.
And I wish they would have kept the word mighty.
The third jersey has Anaheim Ducks with Wild Wings mask still in it. That I like.
Right.
And the reason I have them at number 10 is because back before they won the goddamn Cup, they were tolerable to be around. And the fans, excluding you two, were tolerable to be around. You guys are still tolerable to be around. The rest of the Duck fans, I experienced them firsthand, and they experienced me firsthand in the Honda Center last year, last season. Yeah, no.
Orange County people take their hockey seriously.
Hey.
So do LA fans.
Let's,
But LA fans are a little more polite.
No, we're not. I fully admit we're not. We're assholes.
I was trying to help.
Especially after 46 years of being shit on by the league and other fans around across the country.
Let's continue. Number 9.
Number 9. The Canyon Country Little League AAA 1995 Pirates. Because I was on that team and we made it to the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions. And were it not for a huge, disgusting, blister-inducing sunburn that made my throws go about that far, I would have been playing in that game. We probably would have done better. Not to toot my own horn, but we didn't have the full team on the roster that day because I was out.
Okay.
Number 8, the Canyon Country Little League in 1998 tie, actually. The White Sox Major Division and the All-Star Major Division. Because the White Sox I got to play on with a great coach, great team we had that year. And then for the All-Star game, I was named assistant coach. Until we had a guy get injured, so I became player coach, a la Mark Hardy for the Ice Dogs.
Oh.
The Ice Dogs did an honorable mention, by the way.
Good.
The Ice Dogs were awesome,
Yes, they were.
and I do miss them as well. Number 7.
Number 7.
And the fact that they're number 7 and other teams are above them, you know, piss off some people on my friends list, especially a certain guy that works for the Royal Army. But number 7 is the Dodgers. Dodgers are the LA staple, man. They've been here since 50. Ooh, shit. 57, 58, 50, whatever it was.
You're in that
sometime around Disney era.
You're in that ballpark.
Yeah, that was good. Number 6, the San Francisco Giants. Oops, I put them above the Dodgers.
Oh, wait a minute, and you put the Dodgers on the Giants? Ooh.
Yeah, the Giants are my grandma's team, and I played for a Giants team in Little League, and I love that team, and I've got my Giants hat. I take that back. I played for 2 Giants teams in Little League.
I do like how the Giants Stadium sits by the bay, and all the boats are in the bay.
Candlestick is the business. Yes, sir.
Dodgers moved to LA in 58.
58, thank you.
Halfway approved. You were close.
That's right, because next season's 55. That's or 50, whatever it is. Anyway,
it's just amazing when they can hit a home run into the water. That is just
that is cool.
That is kind of. I mean, and you can't watch the game, but as soon if you got your little portable radio there and you're in your little kayak, it's like he hits it deep to left, the boats start moving, and it's like
shit. When Barry was playing, the boat threw it all.
I wanted to see the scramble for that. Can a baseball float?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I want to see him diving in. I want to see him like with snorkel masks and fins trying to.
Exactly.
The ball's there, and there goes the ball. It's like, who got the ball? I got it. Bubble. Go ahead.
Number 5. My dad was born and raised in this city. I was raised on them, and that's why I like them more than the Dodgers. The Cincinnati Reds.
The Pete Rose era.
Take your pick, really, because I'm a Reds fan for life. Doesn't matter who's playing on that team. I'll root for the Reds against any other baseball team.
Mr. Bud Selig raised the ban on Pete Rose and put him in the Hall of Fame.
Mikey said the trigger word. Commissioner Saley game.
I mean, I remember a time Howard Stern had Pete Rose. He goes,
yes, he did.
You want to get in the Hall of Fame? Yeah. Admit you made a mistake. He admitted to it, and he still hasn't gotten in.
He will not get in the Hall of Fame until Bud dies. He won't. Until Bud Lee resigns or dies, he will not get in the Hall of Fame. I'm telling you that right now.
He made a mistake. He said he was sorry. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Next.
Exactly. Number 4.
Number 4.
The Dallas Cowboys, especially the Aikman, Emmitt Smith era.
Okay.
And now granted, people are going to call me a bandwagon jumper for rooting for those guys. But I was a Cowboys fan since I was a kid. I had the freaking Play Cowboys helmet that I would play with. I like those guys from the beginning, but Aikman and Smith made the Cowboys at the end of the day.
Emmitt Smith was very good.
Yes.
Number 22.
Yes. I have my Aikman shirt. Just watched it today, as a matter of fact.
I think I prefer the Tony Romo era over the Clay. Oh shoot! I almost said it. I said the Clay.
It was called Clay Aiken era.
Yeah, I was on the Clay. Yeah, American Idol singer Clay Aiken now plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's when I stopped watching the Cowboys. Right there.
One good hit and he's gone. He just turned into dust.
He'd fall over wearing the equipment. Are you kidding me? Give me a break. He weighs like 60 pounds. Number 3. The Canyon High School Cowboys of football.
Okay, Canyon High School.
My boys. I've been watching them my whole life. I played for them for 2 seasons. I was on with the program for all 4 of my years up there, and I've been involved in some way up until about 2 years ago, and then just I got a life. I got a kid.
They probably did better than my football high school team.
Where'd you go to school?
With the Wilson Bruins.
I'm sorry.
We could never beat the Poly Jackrabbits. We hated it. Everyone in the whole entire Long Beach Unified School District hated the Poly Jackrabbits.
The most confused high school in the entire Moore League.
Yes.
USC Trojan colors and the UCLA Bruin mascot.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out who the fuck stick they wanted to sell.
No, seriously, it was awful. Yeah. Wilson.
The Wilson Poly rivalry is up there with the Crips and the Bloods. How about that? Or even the Hatfields and the McCoys. That's how bad they were accused of. Our mascot got damaged, and before you know it, everyone on the campus was like, "Oh, Poly did it."
Now, let me ask you this.
What's that?
During the games where you played Poly,
yes,
and you had your concession stand open at your end or their end or whatever,
mm-hmm.
Was there a divider separating the fans? I'm asking legitimately.
I don't think so, no.
The reason I ask is because when we play hard high school, they separate us.
Ooh.
Especially when we play at CLC at the college.
High school
they literally have a partition. If anybody in green and gold, my boys, tries to go across...
Your colors were green and gold? That was Poly colors.
Yeah, I know.
Whew.
Yeah, we fucking hated Poly.
My grandfather picked on me. He went to Poly way back in the 1920s.
That's just his tough shit, isn't it?
Hey, that's my grandfather.
Poly sucks.
That's his opinion, not mine.
Sorry, Granddad Caldwell, but whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, we can't even go because Hearts games are at College of the Canyons, my old place, and their concessions are at like the home end of the stadium and on the whole side. We can't even go over there and buy food over there unless we have a pass.
Amazing.
It's amazing. Number 2.
Number 2.
The Angels. I don't care what freaking city they're built from today. L.A., Anaheim, California, New Mexico, Zimbabwe, whatever the fuck.
Oh, the Zimbabwe Angels.
The guys that... We are getting rated now. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Now we can't make money. That's probably a Zimbabwe song. We can't make money on this song. We can't even make money on this song because you just did a Zimbabwe song on the show. Now we can't monetize this show. We can't make money on this show. You suck, staff boy. There are some Zimbabweans out there going, "Oh, I'm going to short my song, that son of a bitch."
That was Indian.
I know why it was Indian.
Dude, that wasn't Zimbabwe.
I can't speak Zimbabweanese. Whatever. I don't know.
Zimbabweese?
We're still getting screwed. Okay.
Okay,
all right.
go ahead, Angels.
The Angels. The guys that play at the Big A, not the Big Ed. Yeah, give me that thing.
Go ahead.
The California Angels, it's a nice hat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you got last year.
Yeah,
the California Angels especially, the Nolan Ryan hosting freaking, you know. And yes, even the current era where they won the world title 10 years ago. 10 years ago. You know, the Angels have been my baseball team for years in the American League. They always have been, they always will be. And if it comes down to the Reds and the Angels, I will cry. Number 1, is it really even a question? Seriously, you know, these guys are so good. I'm going to give a sponsor. I don't know if they sponsor them or not. A free plug. The House of Ink in Venice.
Number 8, Brooks Avenue.
Thank you. Number 8, Brooks Avenue. Thank you for the plug on the second take. It's giving away free Kings tattoos for the Stanley Cup win. There you go. So, yes, the Kings, since conception, literally my mom was going to games and pregnant, and it was a very good possibility that had the game been 3 days after her last game she attended before the pregnancy ended, I would have been born on the floor of the bathroom bathroom at the Forum or the doctor's office down there where the Kings get stitched up. My mom was ready for that. She was like waddling, for Christ's sakes. Love my mom. Well, let's get real. If you're going to a game 3 days before you're ready to pop your kid, we need to talk a little bit for her. I love my mommy, but holy cow.
Absolutely.
And what do you, when were you pregnant when you went to the game? Like, it wasn't that close to the end of it.
This pregnancy lesson has been brought to you by
I'm more pregnant than I was.
WWE, but that was October of 2007.
Come here, Diesel.
You had the baby in April. You still had a good 6 months.
Come here, Diesel.
Right, but Mom went 3 days.
Come on.
February 26th of 1983.
Oh, you kicked Diesel back. He was
Didn't kick him, he bopped him in the head.
The Diesel Bobcats, that's a new team. The Flea Scratchers.
Oh, jeez. I think we're gonna end it there.
Okay.
All right.
Those are our teams, guys. Give us your thoughts.
Give us your favorite teams. We will sing about them on the air. We will funny comments about them. Whatever you want to do.
You like that team? They went 0-16 or something like that. You know.
All right. This has been Stat Boy's Bell. He is Stat Boy. I'm apparently the Bell. We'll see you next time.
Stat Boy out.